Hey, welcome to episode 41. This is BU Squalor, and Todd Bowles is excited. He's like, man, I get to be coach of the Green Bay Packers after being coach of the Jets. This is great. I get real talent, an owner that wants to win, and we get to go hit the next button, and go to the wild card, and I'm excited. Episode 41, guys. All right, guys, where to start? We'll do with upgrading players. So we got Kenny Clark here. We're going to make him a run stopper. 96 overall. There you go. He's phenomenal. Big man John Ross. Give him a little slot work. There we go. It's a wide receiver I picked up over the season. 1-year deal. And our kicker needs to be more powerful, so his accuracy is going to go up. Awareness, I mean. There we go. So we got that. Sorry, I have to be quiet. I'm in a new place, in a new room. So yearly rewards. Here we go. We can see who won what. Ezekiel Elliott is the offensive MVP of the league. Russell Wilson took 3rd. Aaron Rodgers took 4th. Aaron Rodgers is 40 now. Jason Garrett, coach of the year. Oh, that's interesting. That was a little different than last time. So this is the coach since Pete Carroll retired. We weren't on the list. Let's look at the NFC players. Offensive player of the year, Ezekiel Elliott. Russell Wilson took 2nd. Defensive player of the year was a fake player. That's cool. Rookie of the year for the Lions. Defensive player of the year. We should tell you what they played. Best quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, getting the best quarterback of the year. Ezekiel Elliott, none of us. Wide receiver, look at it, John Ross, 2nd to Julio Jones. Best O-line, we're down to 5th. D-line, Kenny Clark took 3rd. Linebackers, we got no linebackers. Defensive back, didn't play well. They're not made to play. Best kicker, that's us. Can do the AFC side. Lamar Jackson killing it. Von Miller, best quarterback. Look at that. Blake Bortles 3rd. Best running back, Le'Veon Bell. Wide receiver, Christian Kirk. Tyreek Hill. David DeCastro hitting the best offensive line. Carl Lewis. Best D-line. Von Miller. Jalen Ramsey lost out to Leonard Dunn. Best kicker, Justin Tuck. 8 million-year-old Justin Tuck. So, got to re-sign our staff here. I think we're all good there. Yep. That's what we're going with. Signed our practice square players. Okay, the season. Season wasn't good, guys. That's not what I wanted, right? I wanted my schedule. I don't want this either. Team schedule. Regular season. We start off with a win with the Lions. Aaron Rodgers, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Keith Allison, I just want Packers only. Receiving, Lennox Hughes. Defensively, Kenny Clark, big game. Okay, so that's going to take too long, so I don't want to do that. So you see we lost the Lions, Saints, Bears, Chargers. It just went downhill. Lions beat the Eagles. Lost the Chiefs, the Vikings, the Falcons, and then a 4-game winning streak and a 3-game losing streak to end it, to let the coach go. So it wasn't great, and just our defense is not made to be in a 3-4. Interestingly, So if I go back to the records, when Mike McCarthy was let go, the next year we were 14-2, made it to the NFC Championship game. Then 7-9 and 6-10, third place in both times, and decided to let our coach go. So let's hope that we get a nice little boost from the new coach. Went through my draft tracking of the players that I have drafted, and I gave Nico Browner, Addison Richmond, Mashawn Murray, the left end, and Lennox Hughes, all A- in there. Spencer Shirley and Nate Moore got B+. Frankie French got a B-. C's to multiple people, and then these two players that just aren't making any big of a difference. And interesting, you know, one of the ones who actually had a decent rating but hasn't really had a chance yet is my dime back, Quincy Grant here. Hopefully switching to a man-to-man scheme, so you can just see that they're just all designed to play man-to-man better than zone. So I think this would be a good thing to do for them. A couple players we traded Cameron Bowen away. Oh, I ended up trading away 2 players. I traded away Cameron Bowen to Pittsburgh for a 3rd, 4th, and 6th rounder in the next draft, and Matthew Idonis, the right end, to Oakland for a 2nd. So we got tons of picks. We got tons of picks going into this draft. We're picking 7th overall, and 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 fourths, a 5th, 2 sixths, and a 7th. So that 2 is kind of interesting. So that kind of changed a little bit, huh? 7th, 39th, 43rd. That changed too. 71, 95. Pittsburgh's did not change. I had a problem. I had to reset the week. 167. 191. Pittsburgh did not change. And 199. Okay. I currently can't tell you who I have to. We're not to that released part yet. What can I tell about now? I've been tracking number of plays downed. No. What is it? What is it? Number of downs played. There we go. Number of downs played. I had 1,100. So I'm just tracking that. It's kind of cool, a little fun stat. I'll have to show you guys one day. Just flip it over to the Excel sheet so you can see that. Sorry, I'm quiet. I hope it's not too bad. But I just don't know about this new room. I'm sure I'm forgetting things. Let's check out the stats around the league. The NFL. Okay, Lamar Jackson leading it with 4,600 yards over Aaron Rodgers, 38 touchdowns to 37, 14-14. But I wonder why. It's so funny. Little favoritism to Aaron Rodgers. Rushing. Oh, who led the league in touchdowns? Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. Interceptions. Cam Newton, Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Gokong, Casey, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's a Bengal. Josh Rosen still. Poor Josh Rosen. He's going to get... Kyler Murray's going to take his spot. That sucks for him. He's 6'4". Wow. Baker Mayfield. Aaron. Rushing. Let's look at rushing. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yards per carry. Jeez. 6.6. 1,900 yards. 14 touchdowns. That dude's a beast. Our running back stinks. Even Rashad Penny. Yards aren't great, but I mean, we had to. I'm gonna go back up here and find our. Oh, okay, there you go. 3.9 yards a carry. Yeah, it's better than Christian McCaffrey. So it's these guys, and then it's like. Man, they're amazing. Receiving. Julio Jones. John Ross. Look at John Ross having a big season. Third in touchdowns. Defensively. Von Miller, 22.5 sacks. Aaron Donald. Kenny Clark with 11.5. Interceptions. Shaquille Griffin. Yeah. Punting. It's got the biggest average. Johnny Heckler. Sam Martin. Michael Dixon. Is a 40 or is a no longer a Seahawk, huh? You see the Seahawks punter? Guy never leaves. He looks like my stepson. J.K. Scott. There's our Roberto Sanchez. That's the guy that was drafted in the second round, right? Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a second here. As you can see from the playoff seedings, the Cowboys are the 1 seed, followed by the Rams being the 2 seed, who were tied with the Seahawks but won the tiebreaker over the Seahawks, dropping the Seahawks all the way to the 5 seed. The Buccaneers are the 3 seed, the Giants are the 6 seed, and the Lions are the 4 seed. So we got the Bucks, the Giants at the Bucks, and the Seahawks at the Lions on the NFC side. And an AFC side, got the Chiefs being the 1 seed, the Texans being the 2 seed, the Steelers being the 3 seed, the Bills being the 4 seed, the Jags are the 5 seed, and the Broncos are the 6 seed. The Broncos will play the Steelers, and the Jags will be at the Bills for that. What else can we look at? Oh, we should see about Pro Bowls. Yep, see, you got to the Pro Bowl. Okay, I gotta go through the players again and pick up my Pro Bowlers, and I'll come back with that in a second. And I gotta tell you that Marquise Allison and Kyrie Lauderdale both got hurt and both dropped to quick development. John Ross jumped up to star development, and Derek Terrell made it to the Pro Bowl, probably for a special teams reason. So he's in the Pro Bowl. Kenny Clark and Josh Jones both jumped to star development. Jair Alexander upgraded to quick development. Kevin King, Clinton Dix both fell. Kevin King fell to quick development, and dropped to star development. So that's what happened there. We're ready to push forward in the season. And we're playing the wild card weekend to see who goes where, who did what. Let's see let's look at that playoff schedule. Take a look at the wild card. So we got Pittsburgh crushing Denver, New York Giants beating Tampa, Seattle destroyed Detroit, Boo. Jags over Buffalo. That is unfortunate because I dislike the Seahawks. Next up is the divisional round. So let's take a look now. See who's playing who. Oh, obviously we see that the Seahawks defeated the Rams 31-3. Jeez. Pittsburgh over Houston. Dallas over the Giants. Kansas City got defeated by Jacksonville. Jeez, look at this game. Russell Wilson, 2 touchdowns. No, 1 touchdown. Jared Goff had a bad game. Rushing. Defensive battle, it looks like here. Except for Doug Baldwin here, had a good game. Defensively, looks like 5 sacks for the Seahawks. And then, yep, the defense for the Seahawks just took care of business. So the Seahawks are playing an NFC Championship game. Playing at Dallas. It's the Pro Bowl. And who's playing in the Super Bowl? The Cowboys and the Jaguars are playing in the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. I just dread when the Seahawks... Oh, I pressed the wrong one. League schedule. Seattle lost by 7 to Dallas. Three touchdowns, 2-2. Man, Ezekiel Elliott got held out. Looks like the Seahawks did better on offense. Except for interceptions, huh? No, I think they each had... Yeah, okay. Close game. Jacksonville beat Pitt. Got the Pro Bowl roster. Russell Wilson, Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, Ezekiel Elliott, Kyle Juszczyk, John Ross being the backup, Brandon Cooks, Doug Baldwin. Next year, there we go, David Bakhtiari. Aaron Donald, Kenny Clark, there you go, Kenny Clark. Shaquille Griffin making it to the punt returner. There you go, that's why he made it as a punt returner. There you go, guys, a 3-point win for the Dallas Cowboys to win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dak Prescott got himself a win over Nick Gokong. 3 touchdowns. Rushing, it looks like it was closer than it should have been considering the score. Hey, I saw Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Only 1 sack. Malik Collins. 1 interception by Roy Schiller. Yeah, so... Yep, just a quick little extra field goal to win the game. So, we're now in a resign period. Guys, here's my list of free agents. There's 15 of them. I ended the season with 4 people on IR, so I had 4 extra, so I had 57 plus the 10 practice squatters, so 67 players, and 15 of them are right here in this list. I already re-signed Kyle Juszczyk and Nico Browner. Kyle Juszczyk is 32 years old. I signed him to a 2-year deal. Nico Browner was the right guard that I drafted. He's an 81 overall. I upped the experience because the experience is just too slow in this game. But I signed him to a 6-year deal because he's still really good at an 81 overall. So he is signed until he's 30. This is one of the halfbacks I picked up during the off season, and I'm not interested. It's a wide receiver I picked up during the off season. I'm not interested. Here's a right tackle that I picked up as a backup body, and I'm not interested. Right end, Rasheem Green got picked up. Those were the 4 that I picked up, and I'm not interested. So Marvin Bryant here is 28-year-old linebacker. He's no. And then these 2 are not. They were just camp bodies basically. He's declined a little bit now, but I might have to go and sign him because I think I can get 1 more year out of him. I think we're going to just do the franchise tag, though, and see how that works. Here's our starting center. I'm just going to draft a new center with a new experience. Sorry. It's just not worth it. Anthony Brown, he was fun while it lasted, but he's 30. It's time for him to go. There's some draft picks of mine that served their 4 years with the Packers, but just aren't resignable. Here's a fullback, but Kyle Juszczyk is still going strong. So Cedric Durant is getting let go, and Frankie French, our right tackle. I thought I drafted him, but apparently I did not. He's not on my draft tracker. To me, that's very strange. I do not see him on my draft tracker. So I must have picked him up. And then Marquise Ocho is also being released. So we have to offer Clinton Dix a stupid deal. 1 year. Let's offer him a 1-year, $10 million deal. See if he takes it. Probably won't take it, but if he does, yeah, test out free agency. So what's a franchise tag? $10.8 million deal. So yeah, we're just gonna franchise him. $10.8 million deal. Bam. Has been re-signed for 1 year. And this is the end of this episode. In next episode, we're gonna have a tribute to Aaron Rodgers because 1 second. Just wanted to write that down. That was our only re-sign. Was Aaron Rodgers? Yes, because I noticed something that I've been worried about, and I knew it was coming eventually. And I guess he doesn't want to play for Tall Bulls because he is not listed as a quarterback. And if we go to transactions, retirements, Doug Baldwin, Bobby Wagner, Malcolm Butler, Snacks Harrison, a punter, Jason Kelsey, Cameron Brate retired after 10 years, Josh Hill after 11, Bartavius Mingo retired after 11 years, Aaron Rodgers retired after 19 years, Julio Jones, Alshon Jeffrey, Sheldon Richardson, Case Keenum after 12 years, Blair Walsh, and Will Munday. I didn't even know who that is. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers. So next episode will be a little memorial to Aaron Rodgers. Goodbye, guys.